never eaten a Crumbl cookie, let me explain to you the amazing sugar coma that you're missing out on. These cookies are the absolute bomb. Like, they're dripping with sticky frosting, like coated in sugar candy, right? They're loaded with chocolates, like strawberries, caramel, like Crumbl cookies are the most amazing cookies that I've ever eaten ever. They are a cookie lover's fantasy. I was skimming through Reddit this week doing some large-scale research for a client when I stumbled on this gem of a post. And it's a long read, so I'm going to summarize it for you. The original poster points out that the decadent, super amazing frosting that used to grace the top of these big Crumbl cookies was currently kind of less than satisfactory. Let's put it that way. They went on to propose that Crumbl cookie was holding out on their frosting on purpose. Perhaps because the brand really wanted to kind of pleasantly surprise customers by kind of displaying less frosting in their advertising and then basically delivering more frosting when you got the physical product. In theory, this should mitigate a lot of customer expectations and kind of deliver that elusive surprise and delight that we talk about so much in marketing. It sounds logical to me, but these customers were entirely skeptical. With so many people complaining that the brand was missing the mark when it came to frosting rations, it kind of got me thinking a little bit. Crumbl might be missing the mark on frosting, but there's basically two science-backed, psychology-based tactics that they can implement today to help reduce customer dissatisfaction before people even make a purchase. And it's something they can do 100% for free. They are a cookie lover's fantasy, and that's where the problem starts. Psychologically speaking, customers have a really hard time being objective about things that are actually subjective. Meaning, customers really can't take emotion out of anything. For Crumbl, the one thing that their customers want is a cookie that will just blow their socks off, right? But if you're an online brand, you come with online problems. Before their cookies ever land on a customer's doorstep, Crumbl has to pass them through dozens, if not hundreds of people. All that product shuffling makes it really difficult, if not impossible, for Crumbl to deliver a very consistent, mind-blowing experience for everyone. If this is the case, what is a cookie brand to do? If you take nothing else from this entire video, take this, write it down, commit it to memory. It is 10 times easier and cheaper to improve customer perception than it is to improve their physical experience of your brand. While most marketers kind of look at this problem and go straight towards discounting or bundling or offering product-focused solutions, I like to be efficient, aka lazy. And I like to utilize psychological tactics first because it's the easiest way for us to improve without having to put too much in place. So there's two ways that Crumbl could go about reducing customer dissatisfaction using psychology. So we're going to dive into these one at a time. First, they can introduce a really weird ritual. Back in the day, another large-scale cookie brand named Oreo, you might have heard of them, had this same exact problem. Customers really like their cookies, but Oreo needed them to do more than just like them. They needed customers to obsess over them. You know what I'm saying? Oreo began kind of introducing this psychological tactic that would help their customers become emotionally invested in their consumable product, and customers were already doing it. So at the time, customers were already kind of doing this motion with their cookies every time they ate them. They were twisting the two halves of their cookies apart before enjoying them. So Oreo thought, why not just make this a part of the brand? Oreo started featuring this kind of simple cookie twisting ritual inside their ads, and the concept kind of just took off. Customers loved the ritual and sales started to rise. Crumbl could capitalize on this kind of ritual psychology hack by introducing something simple, right, that their customers could participate in before they eat the cookie. Could be as simple as repeating some sort of a cookie affirmation or doing some sort of emotion with the actual product before they eat them. The science behind this is interesting. Recent studies have shown that customers are 74% more likely to purchase and enjoy products when they performed a ritual during their consuming experience. So that's tactic number one. Tactic number two is they could start using basically unrealistic images in their ads. Humans are highly visual creatures, which kind of comes with some flaws. Context is everything here. Our brain can really quickly tell the difference between food that's fresh and food that's rotten because that's pre-built into our survival mechanisms. But if you try and have customers decipher between health benefits of two different styles of images, and the outcome is a little less cut and dry. Crumbl could start using graphic images within their ads to help their customers kind of see the experiential benefits of their products and reduce their need for precision within their fulfillment line at the same time. Going this route wouldn't cost them a dime, but it'll influence the perceived value of their products over time much better than using actual physical reality, aka photos, inside their ads. The science behind this is really interesting. In one study, scientists found that using unrealistic images for a cupcake product generated a 36.9% increase in how healthy consumers perceived the product to be. Meaning, consumers thought the cupcake was pretty healthy when they saw a cartoon ad before they consumed it. Oppositely, using photographs instead of graphic images for something healthy like multigrain bread increased the perceived healthiness by 17.7%, meaning customers thought that the bread was much, much healthier if they saw a photograph of the bread before consuming it. In other words, products are judged based on how they are perceived, not necessarily what's in them. Both positive and negative attributes are affected by whether you choose to display a graphic version of your product or a realistic one. So choose the one that fits best with what you're trying to communicate. Those two tactics alone are going to help Crumbl Cookie reduce the negative perception of their product before it even gets to their customer's doorstep. And here's how you can reduce your customer's dissatisfaction using psychology as well. Step 1, start a ritual and make it fun. Watching behavior is one of the best ways to identify hidden opportunities, right? So start by taking a look at how your customers currently behave with your products, and then make note of anything that you see that's odd, right? So especially if it's a common behavior for your audience, I want you to jot these down and then take those behaviors and build it into your product experience, preferably right before your customers experience it. Number 2, start by using graphic images to reduce negative product features or photographs to improve your product's positive ones. There's literally no downside to this. Just try swapping your presentation this week. Track the data and close to see how your customer perception changes. And ad comments are a really good place to study if you need to know where to go for that. Okay, so now I'm curious, what brand nailed the psychology for you or totally botched it? Either one. Drop your story in the comments. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, smash that like button. Check out my next video where we're going to dig into the psychology-backed strategies for brands that want to win without wasting money. And I'll see you guys on the next one.